how did you get started in real estate? And
Yeah.
were there any challenges, or was it always a smooth ride for you?
I mean, I'm sure people could look at it now and say, oh, look at that, it must be nice. And it seems like it's a bit of a, he's lucky, or it seems like a smooth ride. But in all actuality, nothing is easy. And if you go in with the mindset that it's easy, you're actually going to screw yourself over. You need to go into it knowing I'm going to work as hard as I can. Goals, I get them, but I'm not going to limit that to be, this is my goal. Because if I would have done that, I wouldn't get to where I was today, because I didn't stop thinking how big I can get, because I just decided to work really hard.
So how did you get where you are today?
Yeah, I would say the biggest thing was, even getting into real estate, I just thought about what my skills were. And my skills are, I'm a people person. I love serving and helping others. I have a really good understanding of conversation and connectivity. And when I looked at all the careers that would pursue that, real estate seemed to be the most viable one that I actually generally can work countless hours without looking at the clock. And when I first got my first investment property and I learned about the structure of how real estate actually works, working alongside of that agent at that time, I remember thinking, man, not only can I do this, I can excel really well at this. And I just went pedal to the metal. My first year in the business, I was rookie of the year of my entire brokerage. I had sold 26 houses, and now we're selling between 60 to 75 houses per year. And that was, 6 years ago. So it was a pretty quick increase, but I also really pride myself in, again, not just the work ethic, but finding the right people to guide me to do the right work and not just do work, right? So I did my best to get network, and I leveraged that, and I just put my head down and kept working.
Did you have anybody in your family who was in real estate?
No.
Or did you have any mentors?
Yes.
Early on?
Yeah, for sure. So the first brokerage I was at had a tremendous mentor, and I was actually seeking one. Actually, technically my second. I was at one brokerage for 4.5 weeks, and I was like, yep, my person's not here. So I moved very quickly, and then I found another brokerage, and I did find my person, and they were tremendous in helping me get to where I went. And I actually found another, we can call it like a friend mentor in the very similar role that was a lot further ahead than I was, that I also worked alongside of them to kind of just get a better understanding of what it was. And for sure, I think that's one of the most important things, is surrounding yourself not just with people who are doing what you want to do, but are willing to share how it is that they're actually doing it, so you can take that blueprint and accelerate your growth. Because their blueprint probably took them, let's call it 5 to 10 years. I was able to implement it in less than 2, because I actually had the framework, right? So it saves a lot of time when you have those right people in your life, for sure.
What is the life of a realtor like? What do you do on a weekly basis?
Yeah, wow. I would say weekly basis is wild to think. I would say more on a daily basis, because there is a lot of rapid change and there's a lot of things that kind of come up. I would say we have what I would like to call non-negotiables. There's things that we need to do that we can't lose sight of, right? So a lot of realtors mistake movement for achievement. They think they're doing the right things, but they're not having good cadence or consistency, and they're not getting the results. So for me, my number one thing is taking care of my people, period. Whether it's a current client, whether it's a past client, or someone that's likely to be a client, I'm servicing them, understanding what it is that I can be providing for them at that time, and I'm delivering. The next thing is I'm always seeking to try to find new people that I can work in service with, right? And then another thing is we're selling the product that we have, any listings that we have, or buyers that we're helping get into the marketplace. And then those are like the key things, to be quite honest with you, right? Going on appointments, generating new leads, negotiating contracts, and doing what I do. And then the balance of it now, what I'm really seeking to do is build a really great team of leverage, to not just to support myself, but support my clients at a higher level, and be able to support any agents that we want to have join our organization. And those are the key things that my day looks like, my week looks like. And obviously, I would say in a very simple way, it's putting out a lot of fires quickly. Very quick decision-making process when problems come up. I don't have the luxury of a problem coming up and thinking about it for a day or 2 days or even a week. I got to deal with it right away. I got to be able to jump on top of it. So that just comes sporadically throughout the day, and not all problems have the same pressing priority. It's getting them, understanding them, delegating them, and dealing with them as quickly as possible. And that's pretty much my day.